Good afternoon from Your Best Car in Kent. My name is Ben. I'm from one of our 2 UK branches. We're in Cranbrook, 10 miles outside of Tunbridge Wells, or just a 40-minute train commute from London. Our other site is in Buckinghamshire near Marlow, and combined we have over 600 5-star reviews. So please check out our website to see those reviews from our happy customers and of course the rest of our fleet. Before I get into the walk around, I'd just like to answer the 2 most frequently asked questions that we get here, which are: do we take part exchanges and do we offer finance? The answers are both yes and yes, we will take your part exchange. We can even pay off outstanding finance on your current car. Then on top of that, I'm thrilled to say that we are industry beating with our low APR finance rates. So if finance is the route for you, then please get in contact with us, or you can visit our website yourbestcar.co.uk, where we have a finance calculator at the bottom of every advert. So whether it's PCP or HP that you're after, you can input some numbers to that calculator, adjust the filters down below, find something that works for you, then there'll be a finance breakdown of that contract before you hit apply. So this is the walk around video for our mini Clubman JCW, presented in British Racing Green metallic exterior paint. Now if you're in the market for any John Cooper Works Mini, you simply have to go for one of these special body colours. In our advert, I've described this Mini as perfectly spec'd, and I really do mean it. You've got darkened accents on the exterior, such as your black roof, your black mirror caps, the rear privacy glass, and then down here, my favourite part on the exterior, the upgraded 19-inch JCW diamond cut black circuit spoke alloy wheels with the red brake calipers just behind. The Clubman has the 2-litre petrol engine producing 306 brake horsepower. As you may have already noticed from the title, this is the all-4, meaning it runs off of Mini's 4-wheel drive system. The car comes with full service history, details of which will be listed in the description. This is of course the 5-door, or 6-door technically, so you've got 2 opening rear doors, and you've got plenty of space inside, which I'll show you right away. First of all, we've got the comfort access system, aka the keyless entry. So we press on this button whilst the car is locked and the key's in my pocket, and we can open the car and enter without having to press that key. So first of all, well, inside is just riddled with all the best tech and add-ons. But first of all, I want to show you the black lounge leather seats with the Union Jack embroidery on the headrest. These front 2 seats are the sports seats. You've got extra adjustment for your tilt and extendable leg cushion. Front 2 seats can also be heated. That's found within the climate controls. And then the driver has a leather wrapped multifunction steering wheel, again with your JCW stitching and emblem. You've got paddle shifters for switching it into manual mode, cruise control, your hands-free buttons, multimedia buttons, voice control buttons, and then just above the steering wheel is your head-up display. Another, well, one very popular add-on. Some more popular add-ons are the upgraded surround sound system, so Harman Kardon. Here's just one of the speakers on the right-hand side here. Your opening panoramic sunroof, so you've actually got 2 separate sun blinds for the front and rear. The front pane will open up. And thirdly, underneath the armrest, your wireless charger. The universal wireless charging is part of the Navigation Plus pack. Also part of that Navigation Plus pack is the upgraded 8.8-inch touchscreen display with, of course, satellite navigation, but you've also got Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. So let's have a hop inside and run through some of these features. Of course, I've included everything in the advert photos, but we'll run through them right now. So here is your main menu. As I've mentioned, it's a touchscreen, but you can use the dials down below as well. I'm going to use these dials just so I don't get the screen too grubby with my fingers, but here's the main menu. Let's start from over here. So communication, this is your hands-free setup via Bluetooth. So you'll have your phone book on here. You can make calls and take calls as you would from your normal phone book, and then of course keep your phone tucked away whilst driving, perhaps underneath here in the wireless charging tray. Next is your media/radio. So your multimedia includes DAB radio, so digital. You've got FM and AM as well, of course. And then your Bluetooth audio and USB. So you can connect up via Bluetooth or via USB to play your own music, whether that's through YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, etc. But like I said earlier, you've still got your Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as well. And then of course, having the upgraded Harman Kardon surround sound system, you can adjust the treble, bass, etc. How you like. You've got speakers dotted all around including the rear as well. Next is our navigation, so don't worry if you haven't got Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you've still got satellite navigation built in. This is your main menu where you've got your address input, you can view recent destinations and save favourite destinations too, and then of course the map. So we can zoom in and out using the dials so we can quickly see our points of interest, but of course you can use the touchscreen to pinch and zoom, move the map around. You can quite clearly see the interface is extremely responsive, so no issues there. Next, My Menu. So this will just show you if there's any issues with the car. That is on your vehicle status section. First of all, I want to show you. So here you've got your tyre pressure monitoring system, your engine oil level, check control. This will give you an alert if there's any faults with the car. And then of course, if a service is due, you can also view your service history on here as well. And then back onto My Mini is just some general vehicle settings. Up above onto Mini Connected, there's just some additional Mini apps, your SOS hotline as well. If we put the car into reverse, we'll see our reversing camera with our obstacle markings and guidelines too, so very handy for your bay or parallel parking. You've then got front and rear parking sensors too. If you tab over to the left, you can turn on or turn off either the guidelines or the obstacle markings, adjust the brightness, contrast, and just some additional settings here as well. So down below is your climate controls. This is actually a dual zone climate control system, so you can have separate temperatures for the left and right hand side, likewise for your seat heating of course. And then down below, a very neat center console. Here is your gear stick. Of course, it's semi-automatic, having the paddle shifters. As I've already mentioned, your multimedia controls and your electronic handbrake. And then underneath the phone charger, you've actually got some more storage down here with your USB Type-C port. And then your normal USB port is just there. Up above, to adjust the sunroof, well, first of all, the sun blind can be adjusted manually. And then for the sunroof itself, you've got this button here. So that will give you mode 1, one press towards the rear of the car. That will just open it up and let some air in. Another press will slide it back, present to you a netting as well, so you don't get any flies caught. And then that gives you the second option. One more press will give you the third option, which will just open it a little bit more. One hard press towards the nose of the car will take it back to mode 1, and then another hard press will close it completely. Here's your head-up display, which will pop up once the electrics turn on, and hopefully you can see the speedo just there. Oh, whoops, I've just messed up the camera. There you go, so you can see that. That's working completely fine too. So that's it for the front cabin. Let's have a look around the rest of the car. Of course, back here we've got the exact same seat upholstery, the Mini Lounge Yours leather, or the Mini Yours Lounge leather I should say. We've got the rubber protective floor mats all around. You've got another couple of USB Type-C ports, and if you just take a step back, plenty of room is the big standout feature with the Clubman compared to the other Minis. And if you have a look up, of course, we've got that sunroof back here with sun blind. There we go. Moving around to the rear, we've got a really handsome rear end of the car with the new shapes. You get the Clubman that goes across the middle, and of course your John Cooper Works badge is also on the right hand side. You'll also notice on these new shapes the Union Jack tail lights, and then of course the privacy glass, the gloss black roof and spoiler extends to the rear, as well as your dual exhaust. We've got a powered opening tailgate or boot opening, where we can press these buttons and it will pop out for us. There's a upholstery shelf as well, which of course can be taken off and retracted back. And then again, you've got another protective mat which goes over the floor lining. Underneath the lining, you've just got some more storage. And then you can flatten these rear set of seats too if you need a little bit more room. It's got really sturdy rear doors. I love the fact that they're powered. Now onto this side, if I just show you how these rear seats collapse, it's really easy. It will fold down pretty much flat, and give you a really generous amount of space in the back. So maybe if you're doing an IKEA trip, if you've got the suitcases or the golf clubs, you've got the option to fold down them all, or just two, or just one, so you can still have passengers in the back as well. So if you're interested in buying the Mini Clubman JCW, then please give us a call on 01580 712 115, or you can send us an email to sales@yourbestcar.co.uk. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, we take part exchanges and offer finance packages, so if either of those options apply to you, then please let us know. We're all accessible on iMessage or the Meta platforms, so Facebook, Instagram or WhatsApp. So if you have any questions or queries about our cars, or you might have some details of your part exchange to send to us, then please feel free to message us on those platforms instead, if it's a little bit more convenient for you. So thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and best of luck with your search for a new car.